How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels, and welcome to episode 2 of me really pushing my luck when it comes to the YouTube algorithm. Or rather, when it comes to the YouTube copyright algorithm. Look, I kind of figured YouTube wouldn't mess with me for reacting to the Hazbin Hotel pilot, considering it's already on YouTube. And honestly, I don't even know if that's true right now. Maybe they have messed with me. I don't know, the video's not up yet. As far as I know, no one's gonna see any of these. But regardless, I am way more nervous about this one. Hey, guess what? My dog just got out of the house, so I just paused the recording, went and dealt with that. As a result, whatever I was talking about before, I no longer remember. You guys like that? You guys like seeing my fucking squirrel brain in action in real time? But anyway, we're watching Hazbin Hotel, the real official Amazon series now. I am excited to see how it differs from the YouTube show. I hear some of the voice actors have changed. The big thing I'm gonna be looking for is to see if it retains animation quality and, like, energy levels, because the animation of the YouTube pilot was pristine and the energy levels were high. Felt like watching a really talented 8-year-old who you respect for his creativity but just won't get out of your fucking face. But now that 8-year-old is 12. We're gonna see if he's retained that talent and calmed the hell down. Oh my god, what do you mean A24? I didn't realize we were about to get artsy up in this bitch. I didn't realize we were about to partake in some genuine cinema. I'm gonna tell you right now, at least 30% of the show better be in black and white, and I better see at least 4 ounces of on-screen semen, otherwise, it's not a true A24 product.
Once upon a time, there was a glowing city protected by golden gates.
I'm gonna be honest, we are nailing my black and white quota already.
It was ruled by beings of pure light. Angels that worshipped good and shielded all from evil.
Oh shit, we got lore-accurate angels? I didn't realize we were gonna be sticking to the source material this hard. I love that it's becoming common knowledge that angels were depicted as terrifying in the Bible. They're just like a mess of eyeballs and wings, like some kind of rejected Yu-Gi-Oh monster. I do understand why the Christians retcon that though. Heaven doesn't look so enticing when the main incentive for going is turning into a Rubik's Cube that can get glaucoma. Doesn't seem so appealing when turning into an angel looks way scarier than turning into a demon.
Lucifer was one of these angels. He was a dreamer with fantastical ideas for all of creation, but he was seen as a troublemaker by the elders of heaven.
This is tragic and all, but knowing this show's sense of humor, his fantastic ideas for creation was probably to give every creature on Earth penises for eyeballs or something.
From the dust of Earth, they created Adam and Lilith, equals as the first of mankind.
Excuse me? I'm like 99% certain it wasn't Adam and Lilith. Alright, it was Adam and Steve. Do your research, Hazbin Hotel.
They wished to share the magic of free will with humanity, offering the fruit of knowledge to Adam's new bride, Eve, who gladly accepted.
I like how this show's like, you know what? The Bible's not complicated enough. Let's throw in a few more characters in there for flavor. Look, there is a lot of reasons to criticize the Bible. Not having enough lore is not one of them.
Lucifer lost his will to dream. But Lilith thrived, empowering demonkind with her voice and her songs.
With her voice and royalty-free songs. Right? I know she's a demon, but does she really have to make my life hell?
Don't worry, Mom. I'll make you proud.
Charlie?
Oh, shit! Did you hear all that?
Oh shit! Did you just hear me explain the complete history of the world to myself? God, don't you just hate when your friend walks in on you giving exposition to absolutely nobody? Over 300 years ago, George Washington and hundreds of others would sail to America to escape Britain's tyranny. But what seemed like a sanctuary for the colonizers would very quickly become a citadel of oppression for the colonized. Dude, what are you doing? Were you giving yourself a lesson on US history? No, I was explaining the lore of our country to the viewers. Oh my god, you have to stop doing this. You're not a protagonist, you work at Pizza Hut. I have humble beginnings!
Of course you do! That's why you're in hell! But what would you say if I told you there was a place to stay that had none of that?
Why did Grenade Face get the worst demon form in all of hell? How do you end up as a grenade with eyeballs when you die? What was he, a suicide bomber on Earth?
Here we offer fun things, such as somewhat functional staff and 24-hour pest control.
It is cool that the pilot is, like, actually canon. Like, it's nice that the fans didn't have to rewatch the founding of this hotel with different voice actors and kind of cleaner animation just to catch up.
One note, Alistair. I mean, first off, thank you so much for making this seriously amazing.
First off, oh, amazing is, like, the most adorable thing I've ever heard. Second, I like how he's already clawed a little bit into the table before she's even said anything. Like, he's just constantly in a state of being a little bit pissed.
So I had a little fun with it.
Oh, fun? You had a little fun with it? Well, this is not what we want to represent us. When you showed up here a week ago, you told us you would help run this hotel, and
The fact that the X on Vaggy's hair doesn't move with her hair is triggering something absolutely feral within me. I know it's a cartoon, but the X not adhering to the laws of physics is driving me fucking insane. I don't know how I didn't notice it in the pilot. I always just thought it was like an eye patch under her hair somehow. But regardless, it is fucking breaking my brain.
what?
If you're filming a commercial, can I suggest you take better advantage of the talented celebrity you have right here?
Is Angel's voice different? I can't tell which voice actors have changed and which ones have just, like, kind of started to sound different considering the pilot came out 4 years ago.
I got the stamina, I got the legs, I got the lung capacity. Oh, I got the legs, the gag reflex, the holes.
How did it take it that long to get to holes? How is holes your 7th most exploitable attribute? You said legs twice.
The chest fluff, everyone thinks of tits.
Oh my god, they're not tits? I can't believe fans had to wait 4 years to get that kind of confirmation. 4 years of NSFW artists mistakenly drawing Angel with tits.
Why do you think I'm here? You actually think I'd be cleaning bottles and listening to you fucks bitch and moan all the time if he wasn't forcing me?
Wow, you were not Keith David in the pilot. Please tell me Stamper wasn't replaced with J.K. Simmons or something.
Just because nobody has made it out before doesn't mean it's not possible.
Hey, whatever means I can keep crashing here rent-free. Crack is expensive.
I don't care if crack is more expensive than powder cocaine. Tell me how much crack costs. Alright, none of these nerd sites are gonna help me. I gotta go straight to the source. $80 per gram? Alright, damn, Angel, I see your point.
But the extermination just happened. What could they want this soon after...
I can do this.
Yep, saw that coming. Listen, I think we're gonna be okay. As long as this song isn't funny and has no potential for satirical commentary, I think we'll be good. I'll just skip right past it.
Not this once in a lifetime chance.
It's just a meeting.
To change their minds and touch their hearts.
Want to commentate satirically? You mean change their eyes and touch their pupils? Damn it!
Hi, mister.
Go fuck yourself! There's an endless trash fire that's burning my soul.
I like how everybody in this show is either addicted to crack, addicted to sex, or evil, and yet somehow they still have cell phones. Like, how is there a Verizon Wireless in a world where everyone's a psychopath? Like, who's working at AT&T under these conditions? What, just like the demon who's the least addicted to crack?
Today is gonna be a fucking happy day.
I do genuinely like the fact that this is a musical. I've always respected shows that have musical numbers every episode. Phineas and Ferb, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, some other third example. And from what I've heard from people online, the songs do go really hard, allegedly. This one was fine. This was a very standard, okay song. I'm excited to see it kind of pop off.
I'm Charlie. My dad asked me if I could meet you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, well, it's nice to meet you.
Oh, that low-key broke my brain too. How'd he eat that? Why'd it look like it didn't go in his mouth?
Totally. Nice to meet you, too. Ah, I fucking got you. Did you fucking see that?
Okay, but how'd you eat that, though?
I love the vibe, totally. I love your tunes. Pretty fucking hardcore, don't get me wrong. But it's such a bummer, man. Everything down there is just so...
It's weird that the angels are just as crass as everyone in hell is. isn't it? You could argue that there's a commentary being made about, like, how angels are essentially just white and gold devils, or, like, how angels were good people in life, but then once they got the golden ticket to heaven, they became douchebags. But it's still, like, a little disappointing to me. I just feel like it'd be cool if the angels behaved a little more like stereotypical angels, like all high and mighty to contrast with how crass everyone in hell is. I just never love when every character in something talks exactly the same. Like, that's really my big hang-up. There's this graphic novel that I begrudgingly love called Saga, and I say begrudgingly because even though it is wildly popular, like, low-key probably the most popular, like, ongoing comic book currently running, every character talks like an angry teenager who just learned how to swear. Like, every character of every social class and every age. And this has me concerned that, like, every character is going to talk the same way in this, which I just, like, never really love.
I got you. Here's my personal favorite. You'll love it.
Thanks.
I'm so glad they gave the Rack of Lamb arc a satisfying conclusion. I'm so glad all of my questions were answered about this dumb bit.
I'm fucking Adam. I'm the original Dick. All dicks descend from me. You think you want drummer Dick? No way.
Yeah, I'm gonna double down on my previous statement. I, like, hate Adam. I feel like the whole joke here is that an angel is swearing, which, aside from just not being that funny or creative, is just kind of redundant by the fact that, like, every other character also talks like this. I like him being an arrogant, sexist prick because he's the first man. Like, that's a funny bit, but I kind of wish they leaned more like crypto bro than whatever this is. This feels like what an edgy theater kid thinks a crypto bro talks like.
Your line is, we have the cleanest rooms, okay?
Got it. I'm ready.
Action.
That's awesome. I love Nifty. That was good. That was a good bit. I like that.
That must suck for you.
But these are souls. Human souls, just the same as the ones you have up in heaven.
You really expect this guy to have sympathy for the souls in hell? One of them's a grenade with eyeballs. I don't even feel bad for that thing.
They had their chance and they earned damnation.
You're wrong. Sinners made mistakes, sure, but everyone makes mistakes.
You know what the problem with Charlie's Crusade is? The fact that literally every demon in this show loves being a demon. Like, I feel like we need to see some demons be unhappy with their situation. Everyone but Charlie seems totally cool with the way things are in hell. Like, none of them want to be redeemed. Also, the fact that we don't know what happens when they get executed. Like, Angel was right. Do they go to double hell? That's why I want a character to show up to the hotel who genuinely wants to be reformed, because as it stands right now, Charlie's, like, stance is objectively wrong. She has, like, no argument because nobody in the show is evidence of what she's saying. Like, yeah, they're all killing each other and shit, but from what I can tell, every demon has been more than happy to kill and be killed.
Letting them climb up the ladder, oh, they'd rather cross the pearly gates.
Well,
Sorry, sweetie, but there's no defying their fates.
Holy shit, is that Beetlejuice? Is that the guy who plays Beetlejuice on Broadway?
'Cause hell is forever, whether you like it or not. Have their chance to...
Fuck. Yeah, the song's bang. I don't want to play any more of this song than I have. So this is me post having watched this sequence. 11 out of 10. Really good. Already added to my Spotify, like, favorites.
Breaking news in hell today. We have just received word from the Heaven Embassy that the next...
What the hell happened to Katie? Wait, you got Keith David voicing her too? Damn, that sucks. I really liked her voice actor. She delivered, like, my favorite line in the pilot. Remember when Tom was like, I know that porn star, and Katie was like, you should subscribe to Danny's Patreon. Nah, that sucked. Hold on. Okay, look, I don't like admitting this, but I've been sitting here racking my brain for, like, a significant amount of time trying to come up with a clever, funny segue into my Patreon. Couldn't do it. Please subscribe to my Patreon. If you like this content, my Patreon just has more of this. Full reaction series exclusive to Patreon. Food Wars, Blue Lock, Hell's Paradise. Multiple full-fledged reaction series, all on my Patreon, as well as access to my exclusive Discord server where you can chat with me and tons of other members of this wonderful community, and access to all the live streams I've done in the past and will do in the future. On top of that, you're also just helping me a ton in ensuring that I'm able to put out as much content as humanly possible. If any of that sounds interesting to you, make sure you consider checking out my Patreon in the description below. It really helps me out a ton, but I get it. Some people aren't into Patreon, but you still want tons of content from me. I got you covered. If you want to hear me talk about all the latest video games, movies, TV shows, anime, etc. with fellow YouTuber NCHammer23, check out my podcast. We are shockingly successful for an anime podcast on YouTube. People like it, people dig it. And if you watch the most recent episode, at the time of this recording, so that sentence was irrelevant, you can see Frankly Built, another big-time YouTuber, absolutely fucking ruin my birthday. Check out my podcast. It's called Otaku's Anonymous. It's a great time. That link will also be in the description below. And now, on to the next one.
The rest of hell is going nuts. People are already freaking out about the news. Look at what's happening in the Doomsday District.
I don't know, that seems pretty on par with what I'd expect from something called the Doomsday District. I feel like if people aren't freaking out in the Doomsday District, then something's amiss.
This is the perfect time to recruit more sinners for the hotel!
Cute idea and all. But you really gonna go out in all of this?
I love how whenever there's a mass panic happening somewhere, there's always somebody willing to live stream it. It's like half of hell is in disarray, and the other half's trying to secure their Twitch partnership.
Well, it's not like people are just going to show up on our doorstep.
Show yourself, Alistair! Come and face it!
Yeah, that's about what I'd expect. Wait a second. Wait, is this guy also Beetlejuice? We got 2 Beetlejuices and I couldn't get 1 Stamper?
New VoxTech designer voyeurscopes. Peeping on the neighbors has never been more stylish. VoxTech. Trust us with your money.
Weird that Adam is like Heaven's Foreign Nations ambassador and a CEO of a tech company. I feel like that'd be like if Ruth Bader Ginsburg was a Supreme Court justice and the head of Xbox.
Trust us! Trust us! Trust us! Now that's good television!
Wait, that wasn't Adam? Bitch, they gave Beetlejuice 3 characters? This dude has 2 Tonys. Wow, really? 2 Tonys? This man has 2 Tonys, and all of a sudden, he gets to be a whole third of the Hazbin hotel cast? All I wanted was 1 Stamper, and instead I'm getting Beetlejuice, and You motherfuckers!
Oh yeah, and here I go, Valentino. Just another fucking day with Val. Hey.
Why is Alex Brightman incapable of delivering lines in a way that doesn't sound like a Tony Award-winning musical number? Is that just what having a sexy voice does? Just turns every sentence you say into a hit song? Oh god, Valentino, just another fucking day with Val, hey. You know what I mean? Like, you put a little fucking hi-hat beat behind that, it sounds like the lead-in to a jazzy song.
We are pleased to announce VoxTech Angelic Security is coming soon. Trust us with your safety.
Maybe he is Adam. I feel like that'd be a pretty good twist. Also, I love how this guy is like the natural predator of the radio demon.
Fucking finally! Ugh, Kitty, another drink! Can you believe what that piece of shit did? The ungrateful whore!
What accent is this guy desperately trying to suppress? Is he German? Every 4th word this guy says sounds like it's spoken in a different nationality. It sounds like he's fighting to keep Arnold Schwarzenegger from possessing his body.
Which whore are we talking about this time?
Fucking Angel Dust! Who the hell else would I be talking about?
Oh, is this like Angel Dust's pimp? Is this guy the reason everybody's been sending me trigger warnings in my DMs about this show? I have been getting so many DMs from people being like, Danny, be careful when reacting to Hazbin Hotel. It can be pretty intense. And I'm just like, bitch, did you miss my entire Beastars reaction? I know what I'm doing. This show seems so tame in comparison to Beastars and Banana Fish. Like, I'm so ready for shit to get dark.
The radio demon is there.
What
did you just say?
Oh my god, I was so right. They are natural enemies. That's so funny. I'm so glad the show's writers knew how genius it would be to have the radio demon's arch nemesis be a TV demon. Is it just these two, or is there also going to be like a live musical theater demon joining the mix? And I swear to God, if he's not fucking voiced by Beetlejuice.
Thank you for letting your guard down. Oh shit.
I like how the Snake Guy's whole bit is just that he sucks. That's a great bit. That's always going to be a great bit for me. I love someone who just, like, optimistically sucks.
Hey, sweet cheeks. What you doing later? I love me a man with a giant tool.
I like how this buff shadow demon is super not into Angel Dust's sexual harassment. He's just like, listen man, I'm just here to lay some pipe. You don't say. No, I mean pound some asphalt. You can pound my asphalt all night long. How can I say construction in a way that won't make you horny?
Look at how he flirts with that guy, and he's not even paying! Who is that? I'm gonna fucking kill this whole fucking family!
All this poor demon did was commit the crime of standing next to Angel Dust. And now his whole family is going to be murdered. This poor little demon dude just wanted to do his construction shift.
That fucker's back!
Yeah, I thought he was gone for good too.
It's been 7 years!
Are you about to sing, or are you just speaking in your I have 2 Tony Awards voice again? I genuinely can't tell.
Welcome home. I'm gonna make you wish that you'd stayed gone.
Yeah, it checks out. The show's really getting its money's worth out of Alex Brightman, isn't it? Who, by the way, has the name of like a fucking D&D protagonist. I can't believe that's his actual name.
Dinner for joy!
What a dated voice!
Instead of a cloud-chasing, mediocre video podcast.
This is everything I wanted and more out of Alistar's character. I can't believe I kind of predicted all of this.
When I'm done, your status quo will know its race is run.
This is fucking sick. I didn't know Alistar had a true form. He looks like Coraline's other mother with antlers. Did the fandom freak out when they saw this? I feel like I would have freaked out if I was a fan of Hazbin Hotel like 4 years ago when it first came out and saw Alistar do this shit.
How exactly are we supposed to stop it?
Put something inside them. That's how I get the bitches to behave.
What? Oh my god, no, terrible advice. That was a fucking degenerate line. Put something inside of them? What, just anything? The fact that he didn't make it sexual made it so much worse, too. Like, this guy's just going around solving his problems by shoving shit inside of people.
Well, maybe someone on the inside isn't such a bad idea.
That is not what he meant, and you know it.
Why, hello, my dear.
Oh my god, is this guy about to do something other than suck? I like how Alex Brightman has now inserted himself into every faction of this show.
I guess he's not much of a threat without the War Machine. Or even with the War Machine.
I don't know, he's still a big snake. I get that he, like, doesn't have any cool powers and is an idiot, but I feel like everybody's overlooking the fact that physically, he is probably the most dangerous person in this whole show.
The bad boy is back!
Never leave me again. We're about 80% sure she's harmless.
You know, I was joking when I called Nifty thirsty in the last video. I didn't think she'd actually be scuttling around looking for dick.
So we are going to play a little game. Everyone, follow me. My name is Charlie. I like to sing.
Ugh, fuck, does this count as a song? If this is the one that YouTube busts my ass over, I'm gonna be pissed.
Now, where's an innocent kid I can sell crack to? Wow, who wrote this?
I don't know, it felt pretty natural to me. I mean, that's how I sound whenever I'm selling crack to children.
At this rate, you'll be redeemed in no time.
I'm going to bed.
Oh boy, is this where the show starts getting sad?
Angel, baby, come home. It's not the same without you here. I miss you. Come back.
Oh boy, is this where the show starts to get crazy dark?
You fucking slut! Hey, Angie, about earlier. Kill your whole fucking family. Work's really stressful.
Oh my god, what? Why didn't you just say that? At first I thought they were an abusive, manipulative asshole. But really, they're just stressed at work.
I don't know what you're talking about. Whore bug.
I don't know what he got so mad about. That seemed more like an objective description than an insult. Angel Dust is literally a prostitute, and I'm also pretty sure he's literally a bug.
Precious. Wait, you were caught? It hasn't even been a day!
I mean, what'd you expect when you hired the guy whose whole career is built around sucking? This dude sucks professionally.
Just make it quick, I guess. Not that I deserve it.
Okay, fuck, wait a second, I feel really bad. Hey, come on, buddy. I didn't mean what I said back there. Alright, you're an amateur at sucking, at worst.
It starts with sorry. That's your foot in the door.
Dude, honestly, this episode has been giving me everything I asked for. Like, literally everything I literally asked for. I got my TV demon, and I got my demon who wants to repent. And it only came at the cost of every other character being voiced by Beetlejuice.
It starts with sorry.
That was a nice song, I like that.
I hated that song.
Alright, well fuck you too, Nifty! And that was episodes technically 1 and 2 of Hazbin Hotel. I made an uncomfortable amount of jokes about Alex Brightman, and I hope everybody sees them as the well-meaning, well-intentioned, lighthearted goofs that I intended them to be. I love his voice. I think he's like nailing the performances in this show, not just the songs, but like the character acting performances as well. The TV demon also kind of fulfills a third want that I wanted, which was like a more laid back, what's the word? Not laid back, actually, because Adam is laid back, but a, like, more cynical kind of character. One is a little more serious. I like that he's kind of, like, sick of shit. I like that he's not just, like, his whole bit isn't just, like, guy who swears. Like, that is an era of old school YouTube I'd like to leave in old school YouTube. I can see the comments now, like, Danny, what are you talking about? You're just guy who swears. I know, I'm not very funny. But, like, when it comes to stuff like this, like, you know, obviously I like my fair share of swearing, but it like, not to the extent of feeling like juvenile, which is what I felt from Adam. But otherwise, like, I'm enjoying it. I think, I guess is usually the case with pilots, like, where the animation is, like, a little better because, like, they spend a ton of blood, sweat, and tears in this one single episode. However, the animation is very good in here. There hasn't been anything that's, like, blown me away, like that hair flip from the pilot, but it's, you know, it's been good. There hasn't been anything that I'm like, ugh, like, where'd the budget go, you know? Like some other animated shows I've mentioned. Like, good budget for what this is, for what this needs. Everything looks great. There wasn't, like, a lot of Charlie at all in this first 2 episodes, which I thought was interesting. Very villain-focused in these. Which is cool, though, because the pilot, which is canon, was very Charlie-heavy. So it's cool we're fleshing out some of the other characters. But yeah, that's it. That's, you know, I'll keep watching if this stays on YouTube for more than, like, an hour. And I will see you guys next time.
Hold on to me, baby. Won't you come a little closer? Will I live?